Hi guys, back with another Twinflame message. This is the summary of the reading that I'm recording. So to all the people watching this who are new to my channel, that is why the cards are already laid out. I wanted to focus on the present during this reading, not just on the Divine Masculine in general, but the current situation of the Divine Masculine. Usually while I shuffle, I ask questions like, what is going on with the Divine Masculine, what's happening in his life, how is he feeling. This time I made it clear that I wanted to focus on the present moment, the current situation only. Because yes, it's really nice to get those messages that reunion is coming, the DM is walking away from the karmic, victory, happiness, celebration, and so on. It's very reassuring, positive, but it leaves you with the question when, how much longer until this happiness finally arrives? And that's a question that I cannot answer. To be honest, if a card reader or even someone who calls themselves a psychic claims they can give you that information, that answer, please take it with a grain of salt. I have gotten personal readings and psychic readings myself before I realized I can read cards, before I even believed in all this. And I even got one after I started reading cards because I wanted to make sure that I was seeing things right. I wanted confirmation. Let me tell you, time-related predictions never came true. It doesn't mean they won't. Delays can happen. They can be caused by a lot of factors. I made a video a while ago about why not to focus on the when. I don't want to go into more details. If you're interested, you can find that video on my channel. So I thought, let's just keep this reading about the present, the shadow dynamics that you might not be aware of, because if we just keep getting promise after promise that something amazing is coming your way, then time goes by and nothing happens, nothing that you're aware of, that can be disheartening. So this reading again is about the right now, mostly. Well, actually I did end up pulling a few extra cards at the end of the reading. That's about the outcome, the future, but the majority of this video will focus on the current situation. Also, for returning viewers, I will have an announcement at the end of the video, so even if you feel like this reading doesn't resonate with you, stick around or fast forward to the end so you can hear that announcement. The card on the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling was the 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra card, which is about clarity. Then the first card that fell out was the Thinking Man on its side. So this Divine Masculine definitely needs some clarity, needs to have a clear vision for the future, to clearly see what he wants his future to look like. He needs to have this greater clarity regarding his emotions and his purpose in life, his soul's purpose. This Divine Masculine at the moment is focusing on some family matters. The two cards that ended up next to this man holding a heart card representing the family matters are telling me that it's a karmic marriage that we are talking about, that he's focusing on. He's trying to make this marriage work, trying to solve the issues in this marriage. So right now he's not focusing on this new beginning in love with you. He's more focused on his marriage and his financial abundance. This moon on the Goddess of the Moon card again represents clarity. He needs to listen to his intuition to have this clarity that he's missing. The Thinking Man being on its side, by the way, is also saying that although this man, this love interest is going to come into your life, he's not quite there yet. He still has ways to go. He's too focused on his success right now, on achieving his goals, and on this karmic marriage, as I mentioned. This marriage that's holding him back, keeping him stuck, making him feel like he's trapped. Well, it's actually him allowing himself to be deceived and accept this feeling of being trapped as reality. And also this karmic manipulating him, making him feel that way. This woman holding a coin is another confirmation that this is a karmic that we are talking about, a wealthy woman. He needs to stop lying to himself, deceiving himself, and be honest about his feelings, express his emotions to the karmic, not be afraid to speak the truth to the karmic. So he needs to take some action, needs to listen to divine guidance and follow his heart, open up his heart. Find the courage to do that. And this guidance is telling him to walk away from this karmic marriage, go on this new journey, so this happy new beginning, this blessing can come in. You Divine Feminine might also need to walk away from something or from someone and go on a new journey before this new beginning can happen, this happiness with your Divine Masculine. These 4 cards upside down are telling me that the Divine Masculine has been busy, has not been able to find much time to be alone and reflect on his life, to focus on his spiritual journey, his soul's purpose. He wasn't following his soul's path, wasn't going along with the plan. He didn't spend much time focusing on himself. He didn't put himself first. The plan was that he would break a toxic pattern, break out of this unhealthy karmic cycle of his, but he hasn't done that. You Divine Feminine are out of balance as well. Your life is out of balance. You should focus on that right now. Focus on your own life instead of obsessing over what your Divine Masculine is doing. Some additional action might be needed before your dreams can manifest. Focus on sharing your wisdom, helping other people, bringing some clarity into their lives. This card is also about finding your voice, if that says anything to you. There's a project in your life, something you've been focusing on that's getting ready to blossom, and you should keep focusing on that. Also, try to relax, meditate, get adequate sleep as much as possible, because these 2 cards upside down, the Angel of Balance and the Rest and Rejuvenation, both of them upside down, are telling me that you Divine Feminine are feeling energetically drained, frustrated and exhausted. Leave the security of the familiar behind, leave your comfort zone, and the Divine Masculine will also follow suit. You Divine Feminine feel disconnected from the Divine. You feel like your intuition is failing you, has failed you. You have trouble maintaining your faith, maintaining peace in your life. You are too distracted by worldly matters, by problems in your personal life. So you find it hard to remain peaceful and to focus on your spirituality. But try to relax and let go, meditate. The more you can let go of the distractions of the world, the drama and the intense negative emotions, the more you're going to be able to find solutions to your problems. That is what will open the door to this new beginning in happiness and personal healing. It will help you unstuck yourself. This applies to the Divine Masculine as well. He's also been distracted by worldly matters, focusing on his prosperity as we saw from the beginning of the reading, and focusing on solving problems in his marriage as opposed to focusing on divine guidance, on his connection to spirit. But going back to you Divine Feminine, don't allow yourself to be held back by fear and self-doubt. Don't allow other people's limited thinking to affect you either, because that would allow these negative energies to hold you back from this new beginning. Try to let go of these negative feelings, thoughts. Try to think outside the box, and you might find you have more options than you originally thought. It might be time for a new direction, for trying something new, as opposed to doing things the old way. Again, this 2nd chakra Archangel Ariel card upside down is talking about some blocks, just like the upside down Door to Happiness and Personal Healing card. It's time to take a risk, to be open to something new and different. It's time to release old fears and self-limiting beliefs, confirming the message we got from the Upside Down World card. Stay open to Spirit's guidance, to the inspiration you get from the divine. The Anxiety card, again, is confirming that you're going through a time that's extremely stressful. You're going through some challenges that are causing you to be in emotional distress. But try to release your worries, anxiety. Try to relax as much as possible so you can receive solutions to your problems more easily. And also because worrying won't actually help, won't solve anything, won't change anything. The Caring Connections card is telling me these worries have a lot to do with your twin flame connection and your divine masculine not following the plan, the path to reunion. This definitely adds to the stress that you're experiencing in your personal life. This reunion is kind of hanging above your head. Will it happen? Will it not happen? The truth of the matter is, losing hope and losing the ability to be grateful is going to keep this union, this new beginning, away from you. Try not to focus on what you don't have in your life, even if there is a lot that you're missing. Try your best to appreciate the little that you do have, because that will attract more things that you can be grateful for. When you focus on the negative, it will keep attracting the same type of problems into your life. It's time to take action based on a more logical approach. That doesn't mean to sever your ties with the divine. Try to find balance between logic and intuition. This card can indicate that a new beginning is on the horizon, bringing a significant change. It's time for action taken toward this new beginning. The Appreciation card turning upside down is telling me this is not a comfortable change, not something that you're appreciative of. I completely understand. I feel like I go through a tower every year now. Not that the tower card fell out in this reading, it didn't, but this Anxiety card is definitely something uncomfortable. It's also here to remind you that challenging times don't last forever. It might feel like things are not going according to plan, like you're being steered off your path, away from your twin flame journey. Might feel like you're moving away from your reunion, not toward it. But this card I got here at the end of the reading, the Envy card upside down, it indicates the end of dissatisfaction, moving out of this feeling of lack. It represents a time of joy and appreciation. But this also reminds you again to focus on the gifts of the present moment. Things in your life that you already have, that you can be grateful for, as opposed to what you're longing for, what you're missing. This will allow a shift in your energy field that will bring into your life more things you can be thankful for. If you can remind yourself to let go of the thoughts, feelings of lack and envy whenever those come up, you're going to be on your way to a life that is full of joy and satisfaction. And this Contract card upside down means there are delays regarding the ending of this karmic relationship. It might feel like your reunion is on hold, like you stopped making progress toward this reunion. You might feel disappointed, but don't give up hope. There's a reason for this delay. You may find in time that it was for your highest good, for your protection. Try to let go of any desperation, sense of urgency, which can cause even more delays. Keep taking action, even if it's in another direction than before, even if it seems like it's taking you further away from your divine masculine, your twin flame reunion. It's time to focus on yourself, to do what's best for you. Take a step that seems to be the most logical for you. It's time to obsess on your divine counterpart a little bit less and focus on you instead. The divine masculine will get to the point when he realizes that he deserves to be respected, honored. He deserves someone who truly loves him. This divorce will happen, but we don't know when it will happen. So the best thing you can do is just to focus on yourself the meantime, on your goals. The Blossoming Abundance card was on the bottom of the deck here. So this abundance is blossoming. It's going to come into your life. Just keep going, continue to focus on yourself, continue to take action, and don't give up hope. Keep working on your garden, and you're going to see things blossom. You're going to see the fruit of your labor. It might seem like it will take a long time until you can finally see your hard work pay off, but things can change suddenly, rapidly. I know I said I wasn't going to focus on the future, but I felt like this message was a little too serious, a bit depressing. So I didn't want to leave it like that. Therefore I asked how this Divine Masculine feels about the Divine Feminine and asked about the outcome. This is what I got. This DM is stressed out, very much in distress himself. He's going through a hermit phase. He's in hermit mode, turning inwards, seeking a deeper understanding, some answers regarding your connection and regarding this burden, karmic, this wealthy woman. This Divine Masculine went through a lot of pain, hurt, which was all part of his journey. It turned his heart into something beautiful. This thing in the middle of the hermit's chest, representing the Divine Masculine's heart, looks like a diamond. It's just radiant. A diamond forms under pressure, so all this suffering, pain that he went through was for a reason. It was part of his growth. He's just gonna have enough of carrying this burden and leave. This man on the Seven of Swords is sneaking out. He's taking what he can and leaving the rest behind, leaving it to the karmic. He's been guarded, guarding something here with this Nine of Wands and Seven of Wands. But eventually he's just gonna say, screw it, I'm just leaving whatever I cannot bring with me. He's been protecting this karmic relationship and all these coins, all this money as well. But he's not gonna feel the need to do that anymore. He's getting close to completing this karmic cycle. He's gonna have enough of the suffering and go on this new journey. This journey that has to do with you, your connection. This Lover's card is the card I got when I asked about the Divine Masculine's feelings regarding you. You're this forbidden fruit for him because he's in this karmic relationship. You're his true love. This separation was the will of the divine. It's something that you had to go through for your spiritual growth. It was part of your journey. The divine sent a distraction, a temptation, a karmic or two, but you had to go your own way, own ways to go through this growth, to evolve, to blossom. So don't be too hard on yourself if you fell for this temptation. Don't be mad at your Divine Masculine if you fell for it. These roads that you are on are going to meet again. Just stay on your path, allow the divine to guide you. This connection is protected. The Death card again is confirming the ending of this karmic cycle. The struggles are gonna come to an end. There is a decision here the DM is facing. He has to decide whether to let his passion, his desire guide him toward this new beginning, or keep being defensive, keep protecting the situation he's in. Then I asked what decision he's going to make, and the answer I got was the Empress and the Three of Swords. So he's going to choose you, Divine Feminine, this love, friendship that he's been grieving, that he's been heartbroken about. The High Priestess has a key in her hand, and there is an open book under that key representing knowledge. Also, she's wearing a headdress that looks like a full moon above a crescent moon. So something is going to be revealed some truth, knowledge is going to be revealed to this divine masculine about the karmic's trickery, deceit that has to do with money. She's been holding on to this money tightly, hiding something regarding finances. This karmic feels victorious. She won, but she wasn't playing fair. There is some trickery involved here. She cheated her way to this victory. This Nine of Pentacles is also telling me that she's enjoying her life, she's doing well, she's proud of what she's done, she's enjoying the results of her deceitful actions. I'm guessing she tricked the divine masculine, hid some things from him to get to his money, to get this comfortable life she has now. Whatever this trickery is exactly about, it's going to come to surface. This is going to lead to victory, to the divine masculine's victory. He's going to have real joy in his life again. He's going to feel balanced and satisfied again. But he's going to be angry when he finds out about this deceit of the karmic, naturally. Although he's considering it, he's thinking about it, what I'm getting for some of you is that he's not going to be the one making this decision to end this marriage. Yes, this is a marriage, as the Four of Wands and the Justice cards tell me. They are upside down, so this is the end of a marriage we are talking about. Well, we don't really care who puts an end to this commitment, do we? So for some of you, the karmic's deceit will be revealed to the divine masculine. It will be revealed by the divine, because the DM wasn't making this decision on his own. This decision to end this marriage. So this will be the last straw. This will give him the final push to do it. For others, the decision will be made for him. So this is what I wanted to add regarding the future. But as I mentioned earlier, it's important that you focus on your own life right now, Divine Feminines. Not just your spiritual growth on the twin flame journey, but worldly matters as well. It's time for not just contemplation, but action, for a more logical approach. Find balance between logic and intuition. That's the end of the reading. What I wanted to say before I say goodbye is that this was my last video, last reading for a while. I have some major changes happening in my life. Basically, I have to figure out how to move across the ocean and start a new life there. I imagine it's not going to be easy, and it's going to take a while for me to figure things out. So I'm not sure when I'm going to have time to upload a video again. I will have a lot of things to take care of at first. However, I'm being guided to continue my readings, so I do plan on doing that eventually. Stay subscribed to my channel, and you should be notified when I post a video again. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like my videos, I would suggest that you subscribe, because remember, I'm gonna be in a different country, on a different continent. So I'm not even sure if my videos will be recommended in the US that much, for example. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Although people from all parts of the world have been watching my videos, most of my viewers were from the area I'm in, according to YouTube. So I'm not sure how much the move will affect the recommendations. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for everyone giving me encouragement. I wish you all a smooth journey to physical reunion, a quick one too, if possible. And do come back to my old videos and let me know in the comments when you are in reunion with your twin finally. I would love to hear it. And if anyone else sees those comments, it's also encouraging for other twin flames to see. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!